Hi everybody. Don't mind all the dogs barking and all the, racket. I am currently on the road in the RV with my little babies, and I had a couple questions come from you guys that I wanted to make sure that I answered. One was, do you have a suggestion on a mudra that is a one-handed technique? And I actually wanted to jump on and show you guys an excellent one-handed technique for this month. It is highly powerful, and it goes in combination a lot with what we're doing this month with the figure eight. Aww, and the paw, with the little figure eight technique that we're doing. And then I'm going to show you a little healing technique because one of you had a question in regards to healing a certain energy within your pups, and Willow is here with me to help you understand what to do with that. So that being said, I'm going to jump right into it. The best one-handed mudra for this month is going to be very much related to the upward facing downward, except you only use one hand. So this is a really profound mudra. It actually represents the lotus flower as well. So it's extremely connecting. If you face it upwards, then it's going to be very connecting with you in the divine energy above. And if you face it downwards, it's going to be very connecting with grounding you into the ground. So as you're biking or walking or hiking or doing any of those things, if you want to take a moment to breathe and place your hand in that direction, or even as you're walking and not even with your eyes closed, just to allow that energy to flow through, definitely utilize that. It's going to be super important, especially coming up with the energy of the new moon, which is super powerful. It overpowered the energy of the full moon for this month, as well as the energy coming up on the 9th, which is in a video that I just completed, coming up on 9/9/2020. Huge energy coming in. Then we've got a healing technique specifically for dogs that they're kind of struggling, especially in the heart center. Next month is a big heart center month, so this is actually going to be really good moving into next month. But we're noticing a lot of our animals are really struggling with the energy right now that's going on Earth. So I'm going to see if little Wills can stand up. Actually, big Wills can stand up. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. You don't want to. You want to stand up? She does not want to stand up. So instead, can I come to you? I'm going to just turn this a little bit so you guys can see this a little bit better. There we go. It's going to be all eyes on Willow for a few. And let me make sure this is angled properly so that we are in a good sorts and you guys are able to at least see what we're doing. So give me 1 second to just adjust this. Okay, so here's our little Wills, our beautiful little baby here. She's not really little, but we still consider her baby because she's one of our little babies. So over here in her heart center area, and Willow is the perfect example for this. That's why I picked, except she's so big. But she's homesick a little bit on the road. So we've been doing this a lot just to really help her out. And I think another thing that's going on with her is we left Ollie, our senior pup, at home because he doesn't have the best of hearing. So we're worried about losing him, especially when we go on long trips like this. And that's one of her best buddies. So she's kind of sad sometimes. So we've been working a lot on this heart chakra. So what you want to do to get that heart chakra nice and expanded is first, of course, as I've said many times, is you just kind of run your hand along all the chakras of a dog. So you make sort of this circular motion up the front, and then down, and then just kind of relax them out, just up and down. And then you go towards the chest area, front and back, and you place your hands there and you just breathe in and out and allow that energy to move through. And you kind of see she relaxes right out. She puts her head right down, just in and out. You just let that energy move through. You're almost going to be creating, in your mind, you'll visualize, or you can visualize, almost this energy going back from the back to the front, from the back to the front, like just vibrating back and front. You can definitely do that, and I want to make sure you guys have like a full court press ability to see this, especially because it's one of your major questions for this month. So back and forth, just in that whole chest cavity. And you can do this for any amount of time, but what you want to do is make sure that you are feeling happy during it. So most importantly, when you do send energy to anybody, I'm so sorry about moving this around so much. Kind of a primitive situation to be recording in, but you know, we do the best we can. When you are doing any kind of energy work, or when you're doing anything to heal someone or something, you want to make sure you're coming from a happy place, because that's the energy you're going to share. So if you are coming from a place that is kind of frustrated, it's not the time to do energy work on your dog. If you're coming from a place that's angry or annoyed, not the time. You want to make sure that you take the time out to be in a good place in order to create center or create balance with that. There we go. I adjusted you guys back up. Hi, sorry. So that is one really amazing way. And then of course the bud chakras, which are right on the paw of the dog. Just massaging your dog's feet is going to be huge for the next several weeks, especially coming up into this new moon situation here that we're going in. So that heart chakra technique, huge for specifically the energy that's going to be coming in next month. You could get your dog nice and prepped for that, but also if your dog's kind of getting a little bit off right now with the energy coming in, and that was one of the questions that came from the patron, and I told you I would do a video, so I wanted to make sure that I got that out. So mudra, answer, this one, you can separate them. Very cool. And for the pups to help them out, heart and buds, little paws. Okay guys, thank you so much. I apologize for this video being so primitive, but I wanted to make sure that I got back to you guys as quickly as possible. I did get all of your questions in regards to the last month's class, so I am going to set the date for that premiere and that video to come out so we can be on a live chat together to make sure that all of your information gets answered as quickly as possible. And as always, I am here for you guys if you need anything. I am live from the road right now, and there really is no end date to that right now, so we'll see what happens. I'm going where spirit takes me, and I am collecting energy and releasing energy all over the place, and it has been a wild ride. And I've also been thinking about you guys along the way. So those of you who are patrons with spirit bags, I am working on some of your spirit bag materials, which are going to be interesting and different for this month as I continue on this journey. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you all. I appreciate everything you do, and if you need me, email me, text me, you know where to find me. Take care.